Hi friends, I'm Felicia. Welcome back to my channel. So I decided that I wanted to start wrapping up my books, kind of doing the 3 at a time thing that a lot of people are doing. And I think that'll work well for me because A, I forget about books, the thoughts that I have about them that I want to express to you guys. I forget about them by the end of the month, books that I read at the beginning of the month. And B, was that how I was saying this list? A, B? Yeah, I'm a very rambly person. And so I want to kind of make my videos shorter. So we're going to see how this works out. So the first book that I finished in August was The Crown by Kira Cass. And I read this basically in 2 sittings. So this is the last book in the Selection series. In my mind, they're like the Selection series, the Selection trilogy, and then the Heir duology. That's how they are in my mind. They're separate to me. This concludes the Heir storyline. And we are following the daughter of the winners of the first trilogy. I enjoyed it. There were definitely parts of it where I felt like this is not Kira Cass. Like, this is not what she's about. There were parts of it that felt kind of flat, I think is what I'm trying to say. There were some things that felt way too convenient, and there were other things that felt like she was just putting in there because she thought she needed to, not because it's actually how the story was supposed to go. But the second half of the book I really liked, and I will just like to say that my ship was the one that sailed, so go me. I really liked it. I liked the ending. I would have liked to seen more. To me it was so obvious who she was going to end up with, and so, or who she was going to pick. I just really like Kira Cass's writing. It just like sucks me in, and then I end up reading all day until I'm done. So I liked it. I gave like 4 stars because I thought it was pretty good. Then the next book that I read was Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, and I reread it on audio, which was narrated by Will Wheaton. This is basically a world in the future. Something's happened to the world. Basically, society has collapsed a bit, and so people have retreated into this online virtual reality, where they can basically be whatever they want, and they can do whatever they want, and people live their lives in this online reality. And so there is an Easter egg hunt basically for the creator of the Oasis, is what it's called, for his fortune after he passes away. And so the main character is one of these people trying to find the fortune. And like, I really enjoyed the story in this book, but I think I noticed more now the second time reading it that there were parts of it that just really showed that it was it was a debut novel. For the most part, I think he did a good job, but there were definitely some moments when I was like, I think with audio, there were parts of it that tended to feel more info dumpy at times. It was like, okay, like there's probably a better way that you could have explained how things work. And like, one of the characters spells her name with Leet, and the character explains to the main character how Leet works. It's like, okay, if you guys are really this nerdy, you're not even gonna have this conversation at all, and it's just in there for the sake of the book, and it just comes across as cheesy. Like, there's moments like that, and so yeah, it's like, it's so unrealistic. I mean, I like this book. It'll probably be a long while before I read it again. I read it last year, and so this time I didn't quite like as much, but I still think that everyone should read it because it's just really fun. It's really fun. So it's a really fun story. Just read it. Okay, bye. Then the next book that I completed this morning, and that was Summer Days and Summer Nights, edited by Stephanie Perkins. And this is the collection of summer stories by 12 young adult authors. And yes, this is the UK edition because it's beautiful. Look at it. But this ribbon is in the wrong spot. It comes out the front. It's coming out like the front flap, and so it's really annoying. Like, why isn't it attached here? It's like attached here. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so I read this over the last couple weeks. I'm reading it with Reads with Friends group. I know a lot of people are really disappointed with this book. I am not disappointed with it actually at all. I enjoyed most of the stories. There were some stories in here that just were not my cup of tea. I didn't like them at all. But for the most part, I did actually enjoy most of them, at least somewhat. So like overall, I gave it like 3.5 stars because I did enjoy the stories. The first story, Hit by Lee Bardugo, I really enjoyed that one. That was one of my favorites. Last Stand at the Synagogue, the one by Libba Bray, I did not like that one. That was not my cup of tea at all. Never heard of Francesca Leah Block, but I didn't really love her story either. The one by Stephanie Perkins actually kind of disappointed me. I didn't love it as much as I usually love Stephanie Perkins. It follows the same characters that she wrote about in My True Love Gave to Me, and I thought the story was going to be completely different, so it kind of disappointed me there. Oh, and the story by Nina LaCour, it was okay. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. The one by Tim Federle, I didn't really like that one either. The one by Veronica Roth I really liked. I thought that was interesting. The one by John Scovron, never heard of him before, but I really liked that story. I thought it was really funny. Let me know if you've read it, if you got like Shakespeare vibes off of that one, because I definitely did. The one by Brandy Colbert, didn't love that one. Wasn't the worst. It was just kind of meh. The one by Cassandra Clare, that was, the setting is not my cup of tea. Like evil demon carnival, not my thing, but at the same time, like, her writing is good. I can see why people really enjoy her writing and her stories. The one by Jennifer E. Smith, I've never read anything by her before, but I really like that one. I thought it was sweet. And then the one by Lev Grossman was also one of my favorites. It was just so cute. So, I mean, overall, enjoyed it. I think for anyone, there are going to be stories that you enjoy and you don't enjoy. And so, yeah, I think for the most part I liked it. I'm excited to actually see how this looks on my shelf next to the other one, because I think they're going to be so pretty together. Those are the last 3 books that I read, books 61 to 63. So I've already read, my Goodreads goal for the year was 50, and I've already read 63 things. So like, wow. But yeah, so that's all that I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know your thoughts on any of these books, and subscribe to my channel if you want to. And until next time, so long and thanks for the fish. Bye.